Welcome to Pro Webcast News, where we bring you daily industry updates. Today is Wednesday, September 30th, and you're watching the Afternoon Update with Paul Wilson. Today's news is sponsored by Sunderland Group, your success, our tradition. For more information, please visit www.sunderlandgroup.com. Now for today's headlines. A recent report shows that a large number of homeowners who receive help with payments end up falling behind again. According to the Federal Office of the Comptroller of the Currency and the Office of Thrift Supervision, more than half of homeowners with loans modified during the first half of last year had missed at least 2 monthly payments 1 year later. Meanwhile, among borrowers whose payments were reduced by 20% or more, only 1/3 fell behind again within 1 year, compared with more than 60% for those whose payments were not changed or increased. Critics of loan modification programs say that it is pointless to modify loans that will only end up in default later. However, according to officials in the Obama administration, the plan can be successful if the lending industry is willing to make significant changes, such as lowering borrowers' interest rates to as low as 2%. In regulatory news, another former employee of Moodys Investor Services has recently come out with allegations that he approached the Securities and Exchange Commission, or SEC, with concerns about the firm's monitoring of municipal bonds after being snubbed by executives at Moodys. Scott McCleskey, who worked as Senior Vice President for Compliance at the rating agency until last year, submitted a letter to the SEC citing a, quote, lack of meaningful surveillance of municipal securities, contrary to statements by Moodys to the public and to Congress, unquote. McCleskey is scheduled to testify this week at a hearing by the House Government Oversight Committee. His allegations follow complaints by former Moodys employee Eric Kolinsky, who said the firm inflates its ratings and faces continuing conflicts of interest. In economic news, the U.S. economy contracted at a slower pace than previously reported during the second quarter. Gross domestic product declined at a 0.7% annual rate, rather than the 1.0% decline reported last month, the Commerce Department said. The decline is expected to be the last quarter of contraction for the economy, which fell into recession in December 2007. The economy is believed to have rebounded during the July to September quarter. The decline during the second quarter marked the first time the country's real GDP has shrunk for 4 consecutive quarters since the government began keeping records in 1947. I'm Paul Wilson, and thanks for watching Pro Webcast News. For more in-depth news and features, visit producersweb.com.